about yesterday, I went to Pilates, which honestly I would not have gone if not for the fact that I already paid for the class. I think the cancellation fee is like $27. I felt like it was important that I go just to leave my house, because this looks funny, but yeah, leaving my house has been really difficult for me the past couple days. I've not been, can I say I've not been myself? I think I have been myself. I think I've just been really emotional. I'm just going through a hard time right now, and it's hard because I just feel very sad all the time right now. I know it won't last, and I've been really productive about it. Even though I have been in the house, I've been going to the gym every day. I've been journaling still. I've been praying. I've been doing all the things that are important for me to do to be okay. Like I've been sticking to my routine. I've been eating, which is something I neglect when I'm going through it. It's funny because I'll try to find it and share it, but I was listening to a podcast and she was basically saying how like people try to spend their whole lives like trying to get their life together. People always like, I'm trying to get my life together, trying to get my life together. But it's like, what does that really mean? Because I guess the concept when people say that is like getting your life together is getting it to the point where you feel like your life is perfect. And I don't know if she posed this question or like she said it and it was like rhetorical and I just answered it, but I think she said something along the lines of like, what is getting your life together look like you? What does a together life look like you? I narrowed it down to 5 things. 5 things that if I'm doing, my life is together. So 1, I'm exercising at least 3 times a week. I've been exercising at least 3 times a week this whole year. That's 1. 2, praying, if I'm praying every night. 3, if I'm journaling and checking in with myself. 4, I think I put that I'm eating breakfast, because I feel like eating breakfast just gets me off to a good start. And then 5 is having my bills paid. So those 5 things, if I'm doing those 5 things, my life is together. Thinking about that, I felt like it just kind of released me, because yeah, I'm very much always like, oh, I need to do this, I have to do this, I have to work on this, I have to work on this. But in reality, like, my life is together. My bills are paid every month, on time, auto pay. I'm eating breakfast every day. I'm going to the gym practically every day. I'm praying every night. I'm journaling. Like, my life is together. And so when it comes to like a time like right now where I'm just feeling really sad, it can feel like I don't have my life together, because I just find myself like crying and feeling emotional most of the day, just down. Just down. I just look at my situation and I'm like, I actually have my life together. I'm just going through something right now, and I just have to continue to stick with my routine, and that's really what I've been doing, and it's been really good. I think something different right now that I'm experiencing is just doing less of like doing less of intellectualizing my feelings and trying to feel my feelings. Because when I think about how I'm feeling, like I feel a certain way, I'm off, I know why I feel that way, and so I just like think about why I feel that way and kind of overthink situations. I could have said this differently, I could have done this differently, or what if this, what if that. It's just not helpful, right? And so I've just been sitting with my feelings, and what that looks like is like when I'm feeling something, I just feel it. I let myself feel it. I don't like try to think about, oh, why am I feeling this way, or, you know, overthink it too much. It's just like, yeah, I'm feeling this right now. Where's my, let me go, I need to go get my spray. I'll be right back. And then I had cleaners come on Tuesday, because that's another thing that like is important when I'm going through it. Like, it's just hard for me to do like the normal things, and so I had a cleaner come just to clean out my space so that I don't have to, you know, that's one less thing I have to think about or worry about, and I don't have to sit in like clutter. But they moved a bunch of stuff, so I couldn't find my sprays. But anyways, even though like I do feel sad, I do feel down, I'm good. Like, I'm okay, and I know that I'm gonna be okay because I'm dealing with it well. I'm walking through it instead of like just trying to just rush through it. Typically, I'm the kind of person, if I'm feeling down, I'm like, okay, suppress my feelings. Let's do what we need to do and not think about that because it's just in the way. But that's not helpful. Yeah, funny enough, even though it's only been a couple days, I feel like I've learned a lot about myself, and I've kind of been reflecting on the situation that I was in and how, like, even though I was the one that ended it, like, because of something that they did, I'm able to also see like things that I could have done better, and I'm also able to like sit and understand why I acted in certain ways and how I can work on that, how I can, you know, not make the same mistakes in the future. Yeah, I'm learning a lot about like myself and how I am. In the situation that I was in, it got to a point where like I really just wasn't myself anymore. Like, I was very much like in my ego, and I was very much like scared to open up myself for valid reasons. But when I feel like I'm not getting what I want, I tend to like shut down and shut out, and that's not like the best thing to do for obvious reasons. But I think even realizing why I do that now is huge for me, and understanding like what I need when I do get into that space is huge for me too. I was recording this week like a lot. I was doing like every day, I was recording videos of just like how I'm doing, what I'm thinking, what's my mind and my thoughts and everything. That footage will never see a light of day because it was literally just me crying and doing deep inhale exhale because I was just so emotional. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, girl, you're so freaking dramatic. But I don't think it's that I'm dramatic. I'm just like a really sensitive person. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I'm a sensitive being. And I know when I'm not myself, when I'm like trying to act really hard, I'm out of myself when I'm trying to act really hard. And I think like in that situation that I was in, like I very much was that. Like, I was not trying to be, anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't not matter, it matters. But you know, I understand a lot more now. I feel like I have clarity on that whole situation. And even though like I do still like feel sad and hurt, like I know I'm gonna be okay. And it's always really beautiful when a tough situation brings you closer to yourself, and which is like kind of what I wanted, because like I left that situation because I keep saying situation, it was a relationship. I left that relationship because I needed to like feel like myself again, because I felt very detached from my body, and I feel like now I'm better. So that's really great. And I feel like I'm kind of parenting myself, just letting myself know like it's okay to feel how you feel, like feel your feelings. I think because the way that I grew up, the way that I was raised, like, why are you crying? Don't cry, be strong. I'm good at that, I can do that, but it's not helpful to my growth. Now as an adult, like, I have to take care of myself emotionally. Dealing with shit on your own, like suffering in silence, I don't want to be that person anymore. I always feel like I have to go through things on my own, you know, because that's kind of what I had to do when I was younger. But I don't have to do that. I can lean on my friends. I can lean on my community. And I'm actually like quite surprised at how like receptive my friends have been to just me being like, can I call you, or can I see you, or something like that. Because truly, I will cry in my room, then show up to dinner with a smile on my face like nothing happened. Which is like, you know, the adult thing to do, like cry, and then when you're in public just act normal. But it's, I guess what I mean to say is like, I'm not just dealing with it on my own. Like, I'm not just like hiding anymore, and it's okay for people to see me down. Very few people I actually share with about difficult things that are going on in my life, like, and I think it's because for a long time I didn't know how to share about difficult things that I'm going through, for one, and then two, when I started to learn how to, it was through therapy, and so I would just tell my therapist, and that was fine with me. But even my therapist has told me like it's okay to lean on your people. So that's what I've been doing. I've been leaning on my friends. I figured that I would record, just like, it's been fun. Like I said, I've been recording this week. It's been really fun. Just like talking to the camera. It's also really healing, because like living alone, like it's really isolating. I'm by myself all the time, like just in my thoughts. It's like turning the camera on and just talking my shit has been really nice. It's been calming. And it also and it also just helps me get my thoughts out. I will say it is not easy talking to a camera. Like, I feel like when I turn the camera on and I'm trying to like verbalize what I'm thinking, I find it kind of like awkward to talk, to like say things coherently, to make it make sense. I think that's just, I don't know, I think I'm trying too hard, but I'll keep trying. Who's gonna see this anyways? I'm posting it on YouTube for the sake of posting, and for the sake of just like documenting this time, because I truly feel like I'm on the brink of a breakthrough in a big way, and it's actually really beautiful, because like I said, like, I'm really sad right now, I'm really heartbroken right now, I'm really going through it right now, but when I look at what I'm doing every day, like, I'm pushing through. I'm crying, but pushing through. And so it's like, it's different this time, because really, like, the old me would just like potato, cry, not even cry, just scroll. The old me would just be in bed scrolling, sad, crying, like all of that. But I'm not doing any of that. I'm scrolling less. I deleted my Instagram. Well, I deactivated my Instagram temporarily. I don't scroll as much on TikTok. TikTok is entertainment, so like it has to be there, because like if I don't have TikTok, where am I gonna get some entertainment? So, but I'm scrolling less. Like I know when I'm scrolling just to like go dead in the brain, versus like when I'm like, you know, actually trying to be like entertained. And I know when I get that feeling of like, okay, now it's time to stop scrolling, and I stop. So that's been really good. And yeah, I'm trying. I think I'm doing great, and I feel really proud of myself. So yeah, anyways, I will probably pick my camera up when I'm like about to leave, and then I'll record the rest of my weekend, and we'll see.
So what can I say to you? But I'm off that, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know it's true. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby, ain't what it seems for this girl. What is love? Love, what is love? You believe it if I told you all about it. But our pressure just keep adding up. Then we just get mad and fuck. We was living fast and fuck. That's what get me high enough. All these people always lying about something. I'm sorry, I'm so fly, so what? Fuck, I'm gonna be sorry for that.
I was counting zeros. I'm a hometown hero. Niggas green like CeeLo. These niggas do anything for some C-notes. At what cost?
Hit Mercedes, bought some free cars.
I know this nigga's worse off. Maybe my sense of reality is turned off. Who the fuck knows? I just make songs. Who am I to sound how this shit goes? That's sarcasm, by the way.
You wanna be my hero. You won't even do the help. Oh, this shit don't add up. You don't even know the math.
Okay, guys, enjoy your class.
Sometimes I wanna beat your ass. You know I won't do that. That's how I say that. Yeah. Swear fame ain't changed shit but my mind. See the pattern, can you think a nigga blowing time?